Okay, I have few important notes I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna start with 7B about checking the homework. هلا ما بعرف إذا أنت if you can tell your friends about that إذا ما كانوا موجودين معنا بالكلاس. بس في some students they're not sending me their homework at all. في ناس عم بيقدموا الهومورك يعني بيقدموا homework وتنين لا مثلا. Like for example هلا Jana Nashwan, I got all your homework. Excellent. Tamara, there's 13.2. I didn't get it. Jana Dole, thank you. I have received all your homework. Jana Hyasat, I don't know if you're here, but she's not sending any homework. So if can anyone tell her about that?
Hyasat didn't come to any class.
Type if there's anyone who can contact her.
Even at subjects, she didn't come.
إذا حدا بيقدر يحكي معها خبروها لأنه هيك عم تنقص هي علامات بلاوي يعني. برضو جواهر برضو ما عم بشوفها أبدا. حلا جابر أنا عم بشوف اسمك you're attending the classes بس you're not sending the homework at all. ما وصلني منك ولا homework من أول الفصل. راما I just received one homework راما والباقي ما وصلني. رغد I'm receiving your homework. رين ما في ولا homework برضو. هلا رين why you can't see the homework الhomework بس تفتحي على الويكلي بلان من الدروس المحضرة just go to the واجبات. اوكي بتروحي على السبتايتل على الواجبات بيكون مكتوب هناك الهومورك دايما محطوط لينك لإله تقدري تفتحيه. زينة برضو أخذت الهومورك تاعونك كلهم. سلمى ما في ولا هومورك. سلمى مرة واحدة بس بعتيلي مسج فاضي ما في إشي. لارا برضو مرة واحدة بعتيلي هومورك. لبنى ما عم بشوفها كمان ما في أي هومورك منك لبنى. لمار ما وصلني منك ولا أي هومورك. راما you sent 2 أنا I received 1 راما اللي هو بس 13.1 هذا الوحيد اللي وصلني. لما ما عم بشوفها كمان أبدا. أنا لمار بعتت 2 homework ما وصلني لمار ما في. ليان برضو وصلني كل الهومورك thank you. ليلى thank you. لمار يعني عم تبعتيلي homework نص homework انتي مو homework كامل. مريم برضو thank you بس مريم انتبهي للنوتس اللي ببعتلك إياها. ملاك she's not showing up كمان ما عم بشوفها ملاك. ميرا I got all your homework thank you. ناتالي في بس one homework مش مبعوث.
teacher بس ملاك بتكون موجودة بس اسمها ما بيكون اسمها يعني بتحط اسماء تانية.
طيب good معناته أكيد سمعتني. ملاك ما في ولا أي homework I didn't receive it. ناتالي homework 13.2 ما وصلني و 13.4 كمان ما وصلني. إذا حللتيهم وما بعتيهم ابعتيهم. ندى ونور thank you I got all your homework. هلا let me go to 7C. okay Natalie no problem بس send them. هلا ب 7C تالا جود حلا حنين thank you you all sent me the homework. رهف ما عم بشوفها كمان at all و she's not attending the classes I think ما شفتها. زينة مصطفى the last homework 13.4 ما وصلني. زينة جوهري I got all your homework. زينة عرار ما عم بشوفها كمان أبدا. ليلى I'm telling the names of the students who are not sending homework. It's not you don't worry. so زينة عرار ما عم بشوفك أبدا. سارة الرازم thank you I got all the homework. سارة عمري بس وصلني homework واحد ونص homework يعني بعتيلي 13.1 13.2 ما بعتي كامل وباقي الهومورك ما وصلوني. سارة رمحي thank you. سارة زعبي بس I just received the first 2 homework الباقي لا. شهد كيلاني ما عم بشوفها أبدا. شهد غولي وصلني بس 2 homework 13.1 13.3 الباقي ما وصلوا. عائشة كل الهومورك وصلوا thank you. غادة بعتيلي بس 2 homework اللي هم 13.2 13.3. لين كومي I got all the homework excellent. لين عرعر 13.3 ما وصلني. ماريا شموت وصلني بس 13.1 والبوكلت يعني 13.2 13.3 و 13.4 ما وصلوني. ميرا راغب thank you. ميرا خمور كمان thank you وصلني كل الهومورك تاعونكم. ميرا منصور ولا هومورك وصلني مع انه انت حضرتي الكلاسز قبل هيك. مايا كمان وصلني كل الهومورك thank you. ويارا كل الهومورك thank you. وياسمين كمان وصلني كل شيء منك thank you. حنين قلت لك أول name من أول النيمز قلتهم I received all the homework. okay. سارة الزعبي 13.3 مش عارفة ممكن يكون ما وصل send it again. ماريا شموت لا I didn't have them ممكن ما بيكونوا عملوا uploading صح برجعوا ابعتوهم. ميرا yes I miss you so much. تمارا استني let me make sure أنا أتوقع حكيت اسمك تمارا. تمارا بس في homework واحد ما وصلني اللي هو 13.2 فارجعي ابعتي. so that's it. خبروهم today your birthday. happy birthday Lamar. it's Lamar's birthday girls. happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lamar.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Naman. Happy birthday.
يلا
Happy
greet
birthday, Lamar.
all the girls. طيب I'm gonna now close the chatting. بعدين we will discuss.
Miss, but mine is not posting. Ours also like, but I wrote my name and no, I'm here.
yeah I know I saw
بس
it.
حنين أنا ببعت كل الهوموركات بيقولوا لي إنه تم الإرسال بس ما بعرف ليش ما بيوصلش.
لا هلا most of them بنبعتوا sometimes. هلا انتوا لما تبعتوا homework لما تعملوا upload للhomework اصبروا شوي عليه ممكن يكون معطيكي انه هو انبعت بس هو فعليا لا لسه it needs هيك more time فاستنوا لكم هيك 3 دقايق بعدين اعملوا send.
بس هلا عادي تحكي لي إيش ما بعتوا عيدي لو سمحتي.
يا الله ناتالي استني شوي. ناتالي 13.2 13.4
أي من براكتس بوك ولا كورس بوك كمان؟
لا practice book أنا ما بطلع على الكورس بوك.
أوكي.
أوكي.
خلاص شكرا.
طيب هلا last time we finished unit 13 and we discussed the mixed practice booklet. We checked the homework بس ضايلنا the last lesson question 4 to check it together. خليني أبدأ الباوربوينت رح نحل مع بعض بس question 4 from the homework بعدين رح نبدأ the new unit. The new unit is so easy وأخذتوها من قبل. Let's start.
Miss Haneen,
Yes.
will we be doing chapter 12 together
Yes.
after chapter 13?
I will send you the presentation tomorrow. هلا you know في some changes صارت على الويكلي بلان فأنتوا ما عندكم ماث اليوم على الويكلي بلان تاعت السكول الإي سكول فرح توصلكم بكرة. Okay.
Alright, so
presentation بكرة بيوصلكم البرزنتيشن بس حيكون في homework اليوم بآخر الكلاس بقولكم إيش هو.
Okay, thank you.
بس
Yes.
هلا اللي ما بيحضر الحصص بنقص من علامة الشهر الثالث.
Yes طبعا الاتندنس عليه علامات.
اوكي تمام.
So Miss, aren't you
عادي.
gonna take exams?
يعني لسه we didn't decide yet.
مثل الكل يحكي في بغش حلاقي الأسئلة من
لا
برا.
أكيد لو صح ذكرت شغلة. هلا الهوم ورك لما أنا أعطيكم هوم ورك حيكون due the next day. يعني أنا اليوم في هوم ورك رح يكون الهوم ورك معكم ليوم الثلاثاء. ليه؟ لأنه أصلا الأحد ما عندكم حصة بالويكلي بلان، فالاثنين رح تنبعت البرزنتيشن. الثلاثة ما رح أقبل أي هوم ورك. في ناس عم بيستنوا الانسرز ينبعتوا عشان ينقلوهم عشان يبعتوا لي إياه. أنا هدول I don't accept them.
So Miss, it's due tomorrow?
It's due tomorrow, yes.
بس أنا أول 3 هوموركات ما عملتهم.
It's fine. It's fine. خلص اللي مرق اوكي. بس starting from today رح اصير احملكم الديدلاين لامتى رح اقبل الهوم ورك. يعني انتوا اعرفوا once you got the answer key ما رح اقبل اي هوم ورك. اوكي
تمام.
بس نظبط نبعث اليوم يعني.
شور طبعا معك اليوم وبكره تقدري تبعتي. طيب خلينا نشوف بس question 4 from lesson 13.4 بالهوم ورك، لأنه كان في ناس عندهم مشكلة فيه when I checked the homework. The question was about 2 cars. The speed of a car steadily decreases from 60 km per hour to 30 km per hour over 8 seconds. Okay, so you need 2 axes, the timing axis and the speed axis. So هلا التايم بما إنه we're talking about seconds in the question we have just 8 seconds. You can just number the seconds 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 with the speed multiples of 10. هلا it says the first car says it's decreasing يعني هي بدت من فوق من speed عالية.
Miss Haneen, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I thought that 13.4 wasn't a homework. I only knew that 13.3.
لا I told you Jenna.
No, I asked you last class on Thursday whether we have a homework for Sunday, and you answered me no.
The homework
don't.
wasn't on Thursday, Jenna. The homework was on Tuesday. Yes.
This Tuesday?
The previous one.
Oh, so I did it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. So the first car started at 60 kilometers. The speed of it decreases up to 30 kilometers in 8 seconds. So that's the 60. هلا 30 kilometers you plot the ending speed of the car مع 8 seconds. 30 لأنه 60 minus 30 is 30. So who's using the pen؟ لحظة شوي.
بس هم سووا هيك كمان بحس البيولوجي في ناس فما قدرت توقفهم.
طب I'm gonna try now.
بس في اوبشن انه انت تختاري البن او لا، فانه كل واحدة تحط انه لا ما بتختار البن عشان ما تصير زي هيك.
There is an option but I forgot where is it. Here. Type. I'm gonna go back now.
Miss, I think it's at the top of the screen. Like there's an arrow and it gives you options. I don't know.
خلص يعني try not to write. هلا إذا ما زبط راح أضطر أفتح ال Where's the PowerPoint? Here. Okay. So this is how we draw the first car. The second car, part B of the question says, a second car starts from rest, يعني from the zero, and at the end of 8 seconds is traveling at 50 kilometers per hour. So it started from the rest, 0, 0. After 8 seconds, it's at 50 kilometers per hour speed. So you match from the 0 to this point. So this is how we draw the second car. Part C says, when are the two cars traveling at the same speed and what is the speed? يعني you need to tell the speed and the time that they meet. They meet, the intersection point of them after 6 seconds. What was the speed? يعني it's before 40, about 37, 38, like that. So that was the question of the homework. So but you just need to be careful that here you have speed and time, not distance and time. And when it decreases, when the speed is decreasing, you start from a higher point and you go down. It's decreasing. Okay, that was the lesson. We're gonna start today new unit 14.1. Our unit is about ratio and proportion. You took everything almost in this unit in grade 6. It's a pretty easy unit, but be careful and pay attention very well. Mariam, can you please mute yourself? I did already, but all of you girls mute your mics. في حدا عنده لسه مو عامل ميوت. Please اعملوا ميوت لإلكم كلكم. وكل ما أخلص سلايد question بسأل إذا حدا عنده أي مشكلة. طيب. ratio and proportion. We're gonna learn today how to simplify ratios, including those expressed in different units.
Can you mute others? Mute others.
She can't. I don't think so.
Yes, I can. But those who are using their phone, I can't mute them. فأنت you should mute yourself.
Miss أنا I always use my phone.
يا مس البيولوجي عملت لنا ميوت آخر مرة، في ناس كانوا ماسكين تليفونهم.
طيب هلا هيني I'm gonna mute you all. Let me check. طيب I think it's now done. طيب let me start again with the lesson. So in this PowerPoint will be recorded again, girls. If you have problem while you doing the homework, we will send you the link of the live session so you can watch it again and check if you have any question. If you forgot something, you can remember it from the live session. The link will be uploaded tomorrow, Monday, on the eSchool. So now, to be ready with me, open your student book, pages 141 and 142. Open your notebook, a new page, and write the date and the day lesson 14.1. We're just gonna remember something important because we're gonna need it in the lesson, how to write fractions in simplest form. You can write the fractions in simplest form by finding the greatest common factor between the numerator and the denominator. So here, 12 and 20, if you list the factors of 12 and the factors of 20, the highest common factor between them is 4. So you can divide 12 by 4 and 20 by 4 to get 3/5. Are we supposed to do all these steps whenever you need to write the simplest form? Of course not. You can do it. You can do it by using just mentally. you can find the common factor mentally and divide it 20 by 4, 12 by 4, and find your simplest form. But you have to make sure in the end that your simplest form is the simplest one, not just a simple one. you're gonna remember how to convert between measuring units. برضو هذا we took it in the first semester, changing between liters and milliliters. Do you remember دايما when we change from big unit to smaller one, big to small, you multiply. By how much? Just a second, girls. Okay, sorry. So you multiply by 1000 to get to change from liters to milliliters, and you divide by 1000 to do it back. Kilograms and grams, from kilograms to grams, you multiply by 1000. From grams to kilograms, you divide by 1000. Metric systems, you have millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, deca, hecto, kilo. The main units that we usually use is the kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter. We don't use hectometer and decameter. Okay. Hours and minutes, you already know them, the metric units, and this presentation will be sent to you. The timing, hours and minutes, for example, if you want to change from hours to minutes, you know that there are 60 minutes in the hour. So if you have the hours and you need to change it to minutes, you multiply by 60. Minutes to hours, you divide by 60. Dollars and cents, you know that there is 100 cents in the $1. So from the bigger $1 to cents, you multiply by 100, and if you go back, you divide by 100. Let's start with the lesson. The lesson is ratio. Ratio means all about sharing and being fair. When you distribute things, or when you divide something by different amounts, you have to be fair with that. The definition of the ratio is it's a way of comparing two or more quantities. So look at this example. Here, Ben, the painter, needs 6 liters of dark purple. How he is going to get the dark purple? He uses 4 liters of red paint and 2 liters of blue paint. So he's mixing red with blue. Write the ratio of the numbers of red tens to the number of blue tens in its simplest form. So as you see, we need to write the ratio of red to blue. How many liters of red do you have here? 4. So this is it, red to blue. Then you have to be writing the things in order in the ratio. And the question says, write the number of red to the number of blue. So you start with red to blue. 2. The 2 dots here above each other means 2. This is how we read the ratio. You can't do it the opposite, blue to red, because it says in the question red to blue. So how many reds here do we have? 4 liters. 2 liters. We need that in simplest form. So if you need to write this in simplest form, just imagine that this is a fraction, 4 over 2 or 2 over 4. Since it's red to blue, 4 over 2. What's the common factor between 4 and 2? It's 2. So we divide each number of them by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So this is the fraction in simplest form, 2 to 1. Another example. So you can simplify this ratio by dividing the numbers by the highest common factor of 4 and 2, which is 2, or just think of it mentally. Another example here, Sarah has a number of white and black counters in a bag. Write the ratio of the number of black counters to the number of white counters in its simplest form. So we need the black counters to the white counters. Now look, how many black counters do we have here? 3 black counters. And the white are 9. So the ratio is 3 to 9. We're done with writing the ratio, but they say in the question, write the ratio in the simplest form. What's the common number between 3 and 9 that you can divide them by? It's simply 3. So you divide each part of the ratio by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So this is the ratio in simplest form. Another example. This is a pastry recipe. The ratio of flour to butter is, see, the pastry recipe, you're gonna use 500 grams of flour and 250 grams butter, water to mix them. So the ratio of flour to butter, how many grams of flour? 500 to 250. If we need this in simplest form, we divide them both by 250. 500 divided by 250 is 2, and 250 divided by 250 is 1. So the ratio in simplest form is 2 to 1. Now, in this pastry recipe, the ratio of flour to butter, if you can't work out the highest common factor of the numbers in the ratio, you can simplify the ratio in stages, like 500 to 250. You might tell me, I might not get the 250 from the first step. It's okay. You can divide them in different stages. You can divide by 10, so you get 50 to 25, but you will notice that 50 to 25 is not the simplest. So you can divide it again by 5. 50 by 5 is 10. 25 by 5 is 5. Is that the simplest one? No, because 10 and 5 still have another common factor, which is 5. So 10 divided by 5, 2. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So you can do the simplest form in stages or steps. Keep doing them until you reach the simplest one. Or if you can do it directly from the first step, that's going to be clear. Okay. When you simplify ratio, you must make sure that all the quantities are in the same unit. So for example here, we need to simplify this ratio. The ratio is 2 meters to 50 centimeters. You have different units here, meters and centimeters. And we can't simplify if we have different units. So change one of the units. طبعا I prefer you to choose the bigger unit, change it to the smaller one, because changing from big to small is to multiply, and multiplying is much easier than dividing. So the bigger unit here is the meter. Meters is bigger than centimeters. So the 2 meters, to change it into centimeters, we know that in each meter there is 100 centimeters. So 2 times 100 is 200 centimeters. So we get now a new ratio. Instead of 2 meters, we have 200 centimeters and 50 centimeters. It's okay now if you don't write the units because they are already the same. Now 250, we need to simplify it by 50. It's 4 to 1. If you can't do it directly by 50, you can do it in steps, dividing by 10 first, then dividing by 5. Now, after this example, I'll check if you have questions. Example number 1, simplify 25 to 30. What's the common factor between 25 and 30 that you can divide them both by? 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. That's it. In the second example, you have 48 to 32. The common factor between 48 and 32 is 8. 48 divided by 8 is 6. 32 divided by 8 is 4. But that's not the simplest. 6 to 4 have a common factor, which is 2. So 6 divided by 2, 3. 4 divided by 2, 2. So now we got the simplest form. And some of you can do it from this first step, dividing 48 and 32 by 16. So they will get the simplest form. But if you can't find it again, just do it with steps. In the third example, we need to simplify 75 cents to $1.25. So here we have cents and dollars. We can't simplify when we have different units. Now, which unit is the bigger? The dollars. How to change dollars to cents? By multiplying the quantity of dollars by 100, because in each dollar, 100 cents. So this is it. 75 cents to 1.25 cents, dollars. You multiply the dollars first by 100. So you get 75 cents and 125 cents. This is how the ratio will be like. Now we need to simplify 75 and 125 cents. You can do it in different steps, or you can direct divide it by 25, so you get 3 to 5. So change to the same units before simplifying and dropping the units. Do you have any question? If yes, raise your hand. Okay. Jana? Yes, Jana.
Miss?
Yeah.
Miss? What if we have like 3 units? What would we 3 units?
Hello, we will do examples if we have 3 units.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
But basically, if you have 3 units, 3 different units, choose 2 of them and make it like the other one that you need to stay. And if you have, for example, kilometer and meter and centimeter, 3 different units, you can change them all to centimeters. Yani keep the centimeter and change the meter to centimeter and the kilometer to centimeter.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else? That's it. Okay, let me continue the lesson now. We're gonna have more examples now. Here. We need to simplify the ratios. We have A, B, C, D. 4 questions. The first one is 6 to 21. You need to think of the common factor between 6 and 21, and it's easy, 3. 6 divide each of them by 3. So 6 divided by 3, it will be 2. 21 divided by 3, it will be 7. So this is the simplest form. And the second one, 60 centimeter to 1.05 meters. So here we have centimeters and meters. two different units. Choose the bigger unit, which is meters. How to change meters into centimeters? By doing times 100. So that times 100, be careful, that's only for the meters. Yani this is not like the fraction, what we do to one part, we should do it to the other part. No, I'm just changing the meters into centimeters. So 60 centimeters will stay 60 centimeters, but the 1.05 meter, when you multiply it by 100, it will be 105 centimeters. Changing this into simplest form, if you divide it by 5, for example, you will get 30 to 21. And you can divide again by 3, but you can directly divide it by 15. 60 divided by 15 is 4, and 105 divided by 15 is 7. Again, if you can't find the 15 directly, you can do it in different steps. You can divide by 5 first, then check what you have, divide by 3. Now, part C. Here you have 3 units because we already know, I told you in the beginning of the class, the ratio is to compare 2 units or more. So in the ratio, we can have 3 units, we can have 4, we can have 5. So here we have 3 parts in this ratio, 35, 56, 49. Those numbers are multiple of which number, or what common factor do they have? 7. So divide them all by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 56 divided by 7 is 8. 49 divided by 7 is 7. So now 5, 8, and 7 is the simplest form. D, you have 2 hours and 80 minutes. Different units, hours and minutes. The bigger one is hours. How many minutes are in the 1 hour? 60. So to change the hours to minutes, you multiply it by 60. So you get 120 minutes and 80 minutes. And then simplify it. You can cross the zeros, by the way, such as fractions. When you have when you have zeros in the end for the 2 numbers, you can cross the 0 of 80 and the 0 of 120. So you're going to have 12 and 8. Then you divide. But you can directly divide it by 40, which is 3 to 2. That's the simplest form of it. Question 2 now says, a recipe contains 0.3 kilograms of sugar and 49.5 grams of butter. Write this as a ratio of butter to sugar in simplest form. Pay attention very well to this example. Butter to sugar first, this is the ratio. We have 49.5 grams of butter, 0.3 kilograms of sugar. So the units are different. We're gonna change kilograms to grams. We know that in each kilogram, there is 1,000 grams. So you multiply the value of the kilogram by 1,000 to change it to grams, which is 49.5 grams. The other value, just move your point 3 digits to the right. It will be 300 because that's 0.3, not 3. So 300 grams. Now, 49.5 grams and 300 grams. I will tell you an important note. When you have decimals in your ratio, you better get rid of that decimal place, like 49.5. Yani it's confusing working with decimals sometimes. So how to get rid of that decimal place? كيف بدي أخلص من هاي الpoint? It's 0.5. There's just one number after the point. You do times 10 to get rid of it. بس أنا عشان أخلص من الpoint هون بصير زي الفراكشنز. What you do to one part, do it to the other part. يعني عملت times 10 for the first part, you should do times 10 to the second part of the ratio. يعني only changing the units will be done to the one that you need to change it. يعني عملت 0.3 kilograms times 1000. Okay, fine. The grams, the other grams, but stays grams. But when you multiply or divide to change a decimal place or to simplify, you should do it to both parts of the ratio. So again, why did we multiply by 10? Because in 49.5, I need to get rid of the one decimal place. So it will be 495 grams, and the other part will be 3000 grams. So this is what we have: 495, 3000 grams. Simplify it by dividing by 15 from the first step or step by step. You will get in the end 33 grams to 200 grams. Okay. Any question? Right, let me go check your questions. Haneen?
teacher
Yes, Haneen.
لو عنا مثلا جرام لليتر
لا, no way.
ولا حتى إذا عنا مثلا ريسبي أو إشي.
هلا إذا عنا recipe ما بقدر أعمل comparing to different quantities. هون رح أصير أحكي عن proportion. هذا رح نحكي عنه in the next lesson.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. ناتالي, اسمعوا أسئلة بعض عشان ما حدا يسأل زي الأسئلة already حكوها. Yes, Natalie.
Miss, I have a question. Like, why would you remove the decimal in 14.9.5, I guess?
I just told you just to make, يعني dealing with
Is
whole
there a
numbers
need of it?
better, way better. لأنه if you don't, sometimes رح تقعدي بدل ما تعملي divide by 15 كيف بدك تعرف إنه you should divide by 1.5.
Okay.
It's just better. دائما خلاص whenever you have decimal change it to whole number.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Leon. Yes, Leon.
Teacher, if there's a ratio of 3, 5, 8, 6, is this the simplest form? Because
Yes.
8 and 6, there is a factor between them, but 5, no.
No, هلا لما نحكي
So we don't
simplest
do it.
form, when it's simplest form, if you have 3 numbers, for example,
Yeah.
2 of them عندهم common factor بس الثالث لا, معناته it's the simplest. Common factor لازم تكون simplest with all of them, أو it doesn't have any common factor with all of them. مش بختار 2 والثالث خلص it's fine. No, لازم الثلاثة مع بعض.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sarah Arazam. Yes, Sarah.
Oh, teacher, I did not understand the last one.
The butter and sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, هلا برجع بعيدها سريع. Okay. طيب يارا. Yes, Yara, what's your question? راحت يارا. طيب let me repeat the question again. Oh, that wasn't Yara. مش عارفة, في حدا رافع ايده اسمه ايفون. I don't know who is it. طيب يارا, هاي unmute يارا.
Miss, I was gonna say for Haneen's question لما حكت إنه لما يكون في recipe بنحول من kilogram to liter. أساساً in a recipe there wouldn't be liters for us to change it.
بالرecipe ممكن if you're gonna use liquid things.
Miss, هلا liter is really like it's a lot. يعني it's impossible to be in like a cake batter or something.
هلا yes, most probably yes, لأنه الرecipe usually بنحكي عن amounts قليلة. يعني الكيك ما حتحتاج 1 liter of milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good conclusion, Yara. Thank you. طيب, let me go back to the lesson. مين كان الآيفون اللي هلا إجا كان عنده سؤال؟ حلا عرفات عندك؟ لا, مو حلا عرفات برضو, still مش مبين مين. طيب, I'm gonna mute you. طيب Sarah, pay attention. I'm gonna just repeat the question fast. Oh my God. So we are in this question, this slide. Okay, here is it. So Sarah, again, in this recipe, we have kilograms of sugar and butter. They need the ratio of butter to sugar in simplest form. Butter is 49.5, sugar is 0.3 kilograms. Different units, diamond, first thing you should think of is the different units. If you have different units, change them to be the same. Like grams and kilograms, it's easier to change the kilograms to grams لأنه it's times 1000. هدول لازم ترجعوا تحفظوهم. So it's gonna be 300. Just move the point 3 digits to the right, it will be 300. And the other one is 49.5 grams. هلا it's better. مش لازم، مش إنه شرط you have to do that. But it's better to change all decimals to whole numbers. But you can't just choose one part or times it. For example, 49.5, when you multiply it by 10, you get 495. And the other one, 300 times 10 is 3000. Yani, because we need to change the first part to whole number, you should do the same to the other part. So times 10 to the both parts, we will have a new ratio, 495 grams and 3000 grams. Now, to find the simplest form, you can do that in different steps. You can divide by 5 first, and then divide by 3, or you can divide by 15 directly to get the ratio. You should do long division here to get the answer. Okay, Sarah. Anyway, we will have more questions. Hala, from the course book, page 141 and 142, we're just gonna choose few parts from each question. We have only 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to do them fast. From question 1, girls ممكن انتوا بس تعملوا circling للquestions اللي بدنا نحلها وبعدين ترجعوا بتحلوها لحالكم. When we send you the presentation تتأكدوا، يعني ما تنقلوا معي هلأ الحل. Okay, circle the questions أو اكتبوا إيش هم البارتس اللي رح نحلهم بعدين تنقلوا. Girls بس أخلص explanation بشوف مين عنده questions. هلأ F from question 1 is 180 to 20. You can cross the common zeros, 18 to 2, and from 18 and 2, the common factor is 2. So divide by 20. If you didn't cross the zeros, you get 9 to 1. If you cross the zeros, بتصير 18 divided by 2, 9, 2 divided by 2, 1. هلا, part L, 140 to 112. You divide them both by 28, or you start dividing step by step. Yani you might say 140, 112 are both even numbers, so I can divide it by 2. But when you divide by 2, you will notice it's not the simplest, so you need to divide again. Anyway, when you divide them, you get 5 to 4. That's the simplest form. From question 2, this one, we're just going to do E. 27, 9, 45. What's the common factor between them all? It's 9. So you divide each part of these by 9. 27 by 9 is 3. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 45 divided by 9 is 5. So this is the simplest form. Okay, from question 3, we're gonna do these parts, B, C, H. هلا part B you have 36 seconds and 1 minute. Different units, seconds and minutes. The larger one is minutes. How to change minutes to seconds? How many seconds in the 1 minute? 60 seconds. Girls, don't write on the screen. So 1 minute, multiply it by 60 to change it to seconds. So you have 36 seconds and 60 seconds. So 36 and 60, they have 6 as a common factor, for example. So 36 by 6 is 6, 60 by 6 is 10, but you will divide again by 2. So you will get 3 divided by 3 to 5, sorry. هلا see, milliliters and liters, different unit. Change the liters to milliliters. So you multiply by 1,000 the liters because it's the bigger one. So you, after multiplying by 1,000, you get 800 milliliters times 1,000 move the point 3 digits to the right. So it's 2,400 milliliters. Cross the 2 common zeros, by the way. The 2 zeros from 800 and the 2 zeros from 2,400. You get 8 to 24. Divide them both by 8. You will get 1 to 3. The last one, 8 months to 1 year. Months and year. The bigger one is year. How many months are in the year? 12. So you multiply 1 year by 12. It's 8 months to 12 months. What's the common factor between 8 and 12? It's 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So that was our lesson, but since the class is over, I just need to show you the homework. Girls, write the questions of the homework because the presentation will be sent tomorrow. Stop writing on the screen, girls. So the homework is 14.1, page 70. Question 1, you need parts BIM. Question 3, DF. Question 4, ACF. Question 5, BE. Question 6, AEI. And question 7. Take a screen of it. يعني كتير مش طبيعي يعني طيب بس في هون في بنات عندهم أسئلة سريعة. نتالي في عندك شيء؟
لا.
طيب ماريا شموت. ماريا اوكي راحت. زينة جوهري.
teacher.
Yes, Zena. Yeah. Zena.
Teacher, I wanted to ask if we have question 35, 49, and 70. Can we divide like 35 divided by 5 and 49 divided by 7 like
لا
the same number?
No, you should divide them all by the same number. يعني كلهم تعمليهم divided by 7.
Okay.
Such like fractions. كيف بالfractions ما بصير أعمل للي فوق divide by 5 واللي تحت divide by 7. You should divide them all by the same number. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Leanne. راحت ليان. طيب who's that؟ سارة الرازم. Yes سارة.
بس عادي لو حكيتي لي شو اللي حلينا فيه ايبور.
ايش اللي؟ مش سامعة.
question 2 شو حلينا ايبورت يعني.
question 2 هلا بنرجع بقول لك اياهم.
والهومورك انه ما كملت كتابته.
الهومورك page 70. اكتبوهم page 70 من question 1 BIM. question 3 DF. Question 4, A, C, F. Question 5, B, E. Question 6, A, E, I. Question 7. هلا من
ماشي.
question 2 حلينا بس E.
شكرا مس.
عفوا. طيب حنين.
teacher
حنين.
هلا
قولي.
teacher احنا اذا بزبط نعمل dividing by decimals
طبعا yes.
عن جد؟
Yes sure. بس you should divide by the same decimal for both parts ويزبط. بس ليه الغلبة يعني.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. زينة هباهبة. Yes زينة.
Teacher, now from the course book, we just solve question 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. ما لحقنا اليوم نكمل الباقي. Next time بنعملهم.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
طيب. كان في مريم بس she left anyway. طيب that was everything. Next time نكمل حل الأسئلة بس إحنا we're done with the lesson. That's everything about the lesson. And you should know how to simplify as fractions. If you have different units, change them to the same unit, بعدين simplify. Or if you have decimals, get rid of the decimal point and then you can simplify them. Jude, يلا before we leave على السريع. Jude.
Oh yeah, teacher. About the 3 units. If 2 of them had the same highest common factor,
Yeah.
they're in simplest form, صح؟ إذا كانوا 3 units وبس 2 عندهم highest common.
Yes. ما بصير أخذ
We
اثنين
can't
لحالهم. لازم the 3 of them all together. Okay. Okay. Girls, the class is over. You can send me in the inbox على e-school if you have any more question. Okay, Rama, Maryam, you should go to get ready for your next class. Send me your questions by messages. Okay. Yalla, take care. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.